children of the heroics. Time to be a hero.
What?
I didn't understand her either.
What'd you say? Pick it up and throw it? I ain't trying to be insensitive, but I know you don't understand. Look at you like, excuse me, man. What did you say? Kids looking at her like, all right, somebody got to translate for me. Did you see the movie?
The We Are the Heroes? Yeah. Whatever that was called.
we can be heroes.
That's it, yeah, whatever.
I like what you said. We are the heroes. I think.
I was going to say, it's like the David Bowie song, but you'd probably love it. Like I was crazy.
David who?
The Goblin King? Yeah.
David Bowie. David Bowie.
From Labyrinth? Yeah, that David Bowie. Yeah.
David Bowie fought the Alamo, right?
I know who David Bowie is.
This is from Robert Rodriguez. You know, Robert Rodriguez got two modes. Either he's violent and nasty, or he's just a big old kid who makes movies for the little kids and the other big kids out there.
I make these movies for my kids who have to be almost grown at this point.
Yeah, they're in their 20s.
Yeah. They're like, Daddy, you can stop making movies for me now.
Can't use that excuse anymore.
I'm doing this for you, though.
No, Dad, I'm goddamn 30 years old now. I ain't got to do this anymore. Thank you.
You know how much we got made fun of for Sharkboy and Lavagirl? Just stop.
But this movie right here. So this movie, this movie is like a pitch for an X-Men movie done by an 8-year-old, because they come in and they say, you see the problem with the X-Men that you got right now is that they're not stupid enough.
Their powers are too cool.
Yeah. They're way too serious. Shit ain't. It's not goofy. It's time to bring in some new blood. And I'm here to tell you what we're gonna do now. So check it out. I got a guy that turns into a toaster. I got the fastest kid in the world that runs real slow. I got another kid, his power is just making funny faces. I got a girl who puts on some shades and she tries to bite people like a shark. And of course I got a stretchy guy, because every superhero got a team with the guy that stretches. That's just mandatory.
Avengers don't.
Avengers, they'll get one. Especially after seeing this. I'm like, God damn, we missing something. Yeah, people. Now before you look at that little kid, and like we always say, before you listen to this kid in Eddie Murphy style, you throw his ass out the room. Hey, I'm 8 years old. Hey, doing? Look, the heroes are aware in this movie that their powers are very stupid. They know this. They ain't trying to hide this even from themselves. So much so that they don't even want to use their powers. Just kind of make each other laugh because their powers are so silly. That's about it. Because their parents are the ones with the real powers. The parents are a group called the Heroics. And it even makes you wonder. It makes you wonder, like, why these kids, why their powers so dumb? Are they inbred? Were their parents their superhero cousins? But when their parents,
they haven't reached puberty yet.
No, they ain't. No, these are real dumb. No, ain't got nothing to do with that.
Don't sugarcoat it.
I know some cool kids who ain't reached puberty yet. These kids ain't nothing cool about their powers. But the parents who are the real heroes here, supposedly the real heroes, there's an alien attack and they all get taken out and kidnapped and taken somewhere. So now who's gonna save the world? Well, now it's time for the silly ass Avengers. So those are the ones who would save the world from an alien attack. And they are the ones who are the ones asking the questions and pretty much hoping that this is a statement later of we can be heroes with this little stupid ass powers. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer.
This was the day our heroes fell.
I like the way they faded that Netflix in like they were watching a Marvel movie.
Come on, they're trying.
Like they about to do some serious shit.
Oh, they know better.
We just killed two characters in the trailer.
Shit, even Daredevil didn't get that fade in like that.
No.
They faded in like they about to do some for real shit with this.
The children of the heroics. Time to be a hero.
What?
I didn't understand her either.
What'd you say? Pick it up and throw it? I ain't trying to be insensitive, but I don't know. You know you don't understand. Look at you like, excuse me, man. What did you say? Kids looking at her like, all right, somebody got to translate for me.
His ass didn't stand a chance.
Yeah. He thought he was about to do something too. Look at him. Yeah, I got you.
I got you guys.
Oh no! The fuck is this? Look at him. He confused. Get the fuck off me.
Oh, you know they serious with that music.
Oh hell yeah!
You better get ready.
Yeah, shit.
Coming at you.
They got a theme song, boy.
Excellent work, Rewind. Excellent work, Rewind.
I just like hearing her say it.
Quit playing. Get out that girl's mind.
We got shit to do.
Yeah. Good bullshit. Yeah, you go, like I said, stupid ass powers. Using them for stupid ass things.
And the kids.
That's the thing, man. I'll tell you this. No matter what you think about the project, no matter what you think about the budget of the project, Robert Rodriguez always manages to pull in a good cast. Now, how he uses them, that's
Poorly, usually.
Afterward.
There's got to be some amazing cast parties, rap parties on every one of his films because the people are happy to come back and act as silly as they want to be.
Boy, he must cater though. Yeah, because he gets a good cast, and I'll give it to you, man. I mean, he got the Mandalorian up in here, Pedro Pascal.
Oh, that's right. It's reuniting him and Boyd Holbrook.
From
Narcos.
From Narcos. That's right. Priyanka Chopra, Boyd Holbrook. Even got the original Lavagirl coming back, Taylor Dooley. What's
her name? Taylor Dooley.
Taylor Dooley.
Taylor Dooley and Taylor Lautner.
Yeah. Notice they don't say nothing about him because that's not him.
That's right. And I was like, they got both of them back. I was like, wait, they got his face covered the whole time. Yeah. That ain't him.
They don't even list who Sharkboy is.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't even have any dialogue in the film.
Well, he does.
Words, Corey, words.
Okay. Now the kids, you probably.
God damn it.
Well, to a shark, that's worse.
Fair enough.
For kids, you're probably not gonna know who the kids are, and maybe in the future you will. But I can tell you the names, but right now you don't know who they are. Listen, I will say this. This is I guess this is sort of the spiritual successor or spinoff in a way. It's not exactly an exact sequel to Sharkboy and Lavagirl, although
they are in the
movie. Yeah, they didn't. The last time you saw them, they were kids in their own film.
I first met Sharkboy fishing on a dock.
I'm gonna eat your ass. Kill you, motherfucker.
He grew gills. His teeth became sharp with skin of molten lava. She told me she had come to take Sharkboy back to her home.
And then I said, this is just stupid. It's ridiculous. No, I never saw Sharkboy and Lavagirl. I don't know how it was received or anything.
Oh no, it's not well received. It's not good. I had fun when I saw it, in as much as I didn't know it was going to be, but the screening was like on a Monday morning, and I pulled my girls out of school and we went to the screening. It was only the three of us in the theater the whole time. It was in 3D, and they had fun. Yeah. And it's always like a movie that we own, and they like to pull out when they get nostalgic. And they pulled it out recently and watched it and looked at me and went, "Oh, Dad, we're so sorry." I was like, "Yeah, I make sacrifices for you guys." And at the time, all I thought was, this is terrible, and yet it follows its own logic, so I'm okay with it more than I am with Spy Kids, because it's set on the planet Drool, where I'm like, okay, you can make up your own rules, do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
But it's not anything to recommend or rewatch.
Well, see, that's the thing with Robert Rodriguez and his kids' movies, most of them. If you've seen Sharkboy and Lavagirl, or you've seen Spy Kids, which everybody loves the first one. I remember just being okay with it. I didn't, because I was like with everybody. I was like, I didn't dislike it as much as you did, but I remember thinking like, I I don't know, man. It's just not. It's kind of too goofy for me. But
oh man, see, this was made for me because I must have been like 11 or 10 when this came out. So I love the first Spy Kids. I thought it was so much fun.
Every set feels like a toy. Everything's on green screen, and that's the thing, man. If you know these movies, or even some of his movies meant for older audiences, and you're one talking about, damn, that boy sure loves that green screen. Because he does.
Yeah, he does.
Robert Rodriguez love his green. I think he has his walls in his house painted a fluorescent green. He got fluorescent green sheets on the bed. He loves that green screen, man. Just in case he got to pull out a camera and shoot green screen at any moment. Everything is green in that house, man. Now, that's the thing is, if you thought that he overuses green screen for his movies, ain't nothing changed here. It's the same thing, man. It don't get any better. But, I look at it and I'm like thinking, well, that's what he does. Because, I mean, he uses the fuck out of it and he doesn't apologize for it. Even George Lucas was like, God damn, man, pull back. Don't y'all talk about me no more. He gets his money worth out of that green screen, man. And it's okay because he's embraced it. That's what he does. And that's just his trademark right now. And even looking at this, it's the same thing, man. It's very brightly colored on purpose. It looks like a long hour and 40-minute bubblegum commercial. You look at this, it's like there's a point where you're looking at this and it's like, damn, are they gonna tell me what candy they selling? Because I've been watching this for 30 minutes. I ain't found out what the sweets are yet.
Do I get the Skittles or the gum? I'm not sure.
It's very much like, it feels like a 90s candy commercial, like for Airheads or those the sour ones. I always forget what they're called. But,
man.
Sour Heads.
Warhead.
That's it, Warheads.
Yeah. The like they got everything. Look, everything looks fake as fuck. Yeah. You can either take it or not. If
that's gonna bother you, just go ahead and watch something else.
I can't show you this, but they got aliens, and then if I did show you, the only reason I can't show you because it probably would spoil something. But the aliens ain't nothing but tentacles coming out people's ass.
It's just purple tentacles. It's hentai tentacles.
It's purple tentacles coming out people's back. Like, they don't even turn around to show you where they're coming from.
If you played a Japanese virtual novel, you've seen these tentacles before.
And people don't even move. It's like they just stand there with the tentacles come out and do this shit.
Yeah,
that is it. They got giant tentacles. You never see what they're attached to. And they all look fake, and that's fine. That's fine.
It's very cheap looking.
They all look like gummy bears.
Yeah,
gummy tentacles.
I was at least expecting, because he's getting that Netflix money for this, and typically, Netflix will shell out for a bigger film, but I guess that this one's not falling to that. It's not falling in that category.
The money you don't spend on the film, you get to keep.
I guess so. Yeah,
well,
in the back end, or for your actors who are only in the movie for about 10 minutes.
Well, that's the thing. Robert Rodriguez is known for working cheap too. That's another trademark of his.
That's how he started.
He wants to make sure that everything he does makes a profit when it comes in. His whole thing is, let me shoot in my studio here in Austin, which you see a lot of Austin.
You see a lot of Austin.
Yeah, you do.
Even the Austin mayor, Steve Adler.
Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, they shoot like in the city hall here.
Yeah, and they even make fun of this Jenga building we got here, which I cracked up at.
No, we got a building funny. Here that like everybody look at us like, hey, look at that building, like, what the fuck y'all doing?
They call it the Jenga building because it's like a Jenga tower, because part of it's this way, part of it's this way, part of it's this way. And I love they have it straight and somebody hits it and he goes.
Yeah, if you live in Austin, it's actually kind of cool to see Austin all around here. But like the alien ship in here, man, the alien ship looks like the arcade in the lobby of a Cinemark. It looks like a
laser tag. It's like a laser tag room.
Wow.
Yeah, you nailed it. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like a laser tag center or the arcade or Cinemark. And they don't, listen. It looks fake as hell, but I think it's done on purpose. It's meant, because this whole thing is meant to, like, and this is what I understood a long time ago with these movies, man. And you just have to accept it, because this is what Robert Rodriguez loves to have fun with. It's meant to look like action figures, and action figure sets come to life. They're meant to look like toys in a way. So yeah, they're done on the cheap, man. And I'm sure, and that's what he does, and nobody can blame him for coming in and bringing in something under budget and doing something that kids love. But again, if you don't like that plastic feel, or that gummy whatever feel that they do here, then maybe that's not going to be for you. But again, if you're an adult, it's not for you. It's really meant for the kids, man. I think kids will enjoy watching these other kids on screen work together. They will all their silly ass powers. The way those powers not only not only they're good for a laugh, but the way they work together and how they use it to beat up adults. And I'm gonna let you talk. But I'm gonna play this clip real quick because this shit had me laugh. I mean, there were moments where I genuinely laughed at some of the way they use their powers because it is ridiculous, and the movie is very aware of that.
She's got shark strength!
Get your ass out of here!
I was like, it's all fun and games. I was like, oh, that dude's dead.
Oh yeah. No, that dude.
Like there's a hole in his rib cage right now.
His ribs have pierced his heart.
Yeah.
If those pillows weren't there, they'd be paralyzed from the neck down. At this point.
I love that little girl who was Guppy. I loved her when she kicked the shit out of him. I was like, yeah, that's what you get.
She's
For
very
doing
much
your job.
She's very much the Hulk of the group.
Yeah, she is, man. And listen, you ain't gonna have no movie where a dude almost looks at the camera and says this.
She's got shark strength!
You ain't gonna stop the camera and be like, could you take this a little more seriously?
Right?
Please. They know what they're doing with this.
And there's moments like that. I was like, you know what? I'm getting kind of into it. Like it made me laugh. There are several moments in the movie. It's like, okay, that was actually legitimately funny, and it involves some of the kids or just some of the adults who just like, listen, we are in a candy commercial. This is a toy commercial, and they embrace it so thoroughly. It's like, you know what? For that moment, I embraced it too, and I'm actually having fun with this. The other stuff,
yeah. Well, they do funny visual gags with it. They do playful visual gags with it. Like again, Guppy is a little girl that she's the Hulk of the group, but she also her powers she manipulates water.
she's got the best powers,
She hands down has the best powers. She can beat the shit out of people and make cool things.
and she's a waterbender.
yeah,
From Avatar.
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
It's like a little Katara.
And like that's exactly what it is. And she makes paper airplanes out of water and everything. Those things are cool, man. Like I said, some of the powers are used creatively, man.
Well, even the powers that are goofy, I was like, all right, once these kids hit puberty and really learn to use their powers, they could all be deadly. And like, even the kid who makes faces, he shows that he can make himself look like other people. So being a chameleon, he could use that very effectively when he grows up.
Yeah, but
That's a super villain in the making right now. That kid, that's a kid I'd be worried about because he was always making bets of people and this 50-1, he's gonna die, right? I'm like, that's gonna be the guy that's gonna betray the group. It's obviously the one that betrays you.
You know what? And that kid, I wish I could figure out.
I want to see a sequel with him.
I wish I could figure out that kid's name. I do not have that kid's name because they don't have every kid's name listed. But that kid's gonna be. He really is gonna be the evil one when he grows up.
Oh yeah.
There's a scene in here where that kid laughs, and it's an evil ass laugh. And even I was like, "What the f wrong with that kid?"
Troll.
I like, did they dose him with laughing gas? I was like, you little evil son of a bitch.
He was one of the funnier ones, I thought.
That kid was good.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem that I had with the movie. The movie, I think, look, I'm going to tell you right now, I think the movie's great for kids. Kids will have fun with this. We're talking about a certain demographic. When you start to get probably like 11 or so, maybe
10 and under. 10 and under. This is great.
Yeah, 10 and under. It's fun. It's a lot of fun for kids. Most of my problem comes with the direction. I think it's directed kind of fast. And what I mean by that is that you could tell that they didn't have a lot of these kids interact with each other or act with each other. What Robert Rodriguez did, I think, is that he just put the camera on them and said, all right, say your line. And then when they said the line, they just put on another kid. And so you're not getting a lot of acting off each other. You're getting a lot of kids who are just told to recite a line.
Yeah.
And it's pretty obvious.
You get a lot of cue card reading. I noticed some kids kind of looking off like they're reading something, their eyes are going. And I'm just like, you're reading your dialogue right now. It's just like,
it often feels with his movies, especially the children's movies, that everything is done on the quick. And it's made for like, hey, these are for kids with short attention spans, and I'm working with the limited resources of these kids' limited acting range. So I just got to make it just cut from one thing to the next, and nobody will notice.
It's like even that one scene, like right there. Okay, they're watching their parents be destroyed, and they're like,
Yeah. They sure were.
There's so many scenes like that. You should be like, Mom, Dad, or whoever.
They were just the worst they got was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That guy never goes down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, wow.
That's your
Y'all give
parent.
a your parents, apparently. They should, man.
Well, you know, the parents are gone all the time on missions, and man.
But it's a bad direction because Robert Rodriguez, if he was a better director, would have said, okay, you're seeing your parents, even if you don't have the footage up there, you're seeing some horrible things of your parents being destroyed. And you'd be like, and all that. Even when they do the fake crying later on, it's like, those are tears that just did a little teardrop on their faces going down.
They should did. Well, they cut the look at it and they don't give a fuck.
They just watch Pedro Pascal get like ripped apart by giant mechanical tentacles. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
well, we'll find out later that he's a brilliant director with an awful casting agent.
Yeah. I'm looking at this and these kids are like, yeah, shit, put Nickelodeon on. He give a fuck about these parents. The adults are okay in this, but the adults, they're just there to get captured.
They're not given anything to do.
They're just there to get captured. There you go, Martin. The Jenga building. Adults are acting off each other more than the kids are. So they got better scenes, but again, they're not given too much to do. Like I said,
they're in a room for most of the movie, and they argue with each other. That's about it.
Yeah, they're in a purple room. They're in an arcade room for for about an hour, and that's it. But I tell you, Christian Slater, I think they told that fool he was in a Marvel movie because he came in and acted. He was the one that was acting.
He was at a 10 completely.
He was totally for the whole thing. Where everybody else was just kind of like, I want a green screen into some wires, man. Okay, shit. Hi, hey. Christian Slater's like, hey, da 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 da. I'm here.
He was very excited. I got you, boy Holbrook. Hold on, we're coming. Shit, they point us like, hey, y'all, how you doing?
He should have won. He
As I live and breathe.
He shit there, man. That's weird.
He tried to hide his accent. I'm like, nah, it crept in.
No, but shit, Christian was happy to be there. I'm here to get paid. This motherfucker might as well been trying to save Iron Man in this part. He was here to work.
Sorry I'm late. I had to put the ISR synthetic aperture together.
What am I? Not careful.
Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Look at him. Don't give a shit. Yeah, all right, hey.
When am I not careful? when am I not careful? When am I not careful?
Yeah.
Just whichever one you want to go with. I don't care.
He's looking at him like, these kids are going to give a shit, right?
We're hanging from wires. Dude.
He's looking at him like, why do you give a
Hey man, my name doesn't get called a lot. I'm happy to be here, making the most of it. This is gonna be a big turnaround for me.
You know you ain't in Mr. Robot right now, right? you can dial it back a little bit, man. How what's the name?
Christian Slater or Boyd Holbrook?
Boyd Holbrook looking at him like, man, look, I'm drunk right now.
Oh yeah, his hair's all messed up.
I'm not on your level. You can pull back, man. I can guarantee these kids ain't gonna give a fuck when this movie's out. But Christian Slater's great in anything he's in, man. And
he's an underrated talent.
He really was good here. I don't know if because they gave him like just better dialogue or whatever, but he was good here.
Of all the adults, he got the most to do.
He sure did.
He was just more committed. Let's be honest.
Yeah. So I guarantee he brought that inhaler himself. Hey, look, I got something for my character to do. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't matter.
It's a background because I'm tech based and I had asthma. People made fun of me and they're like, "You're overthinking this."
A lot of these guys, they work with really dangerous chemicals, and I'm thinking my character inhaled something so long ago and blew out his lung sacs. So this is what he has to do from this point forward. It's an inner pain that drives him.
Exactly. It's like, hey, my character, I'm a hero, but I have a handicap. I got asthma.
Yeah, okay.
They never talk about that shit again.
They don't. I thought they would bring it up at one point.
They never brought that up. They're like, oh shit, they gonna work this into the script.
I mean, he's like, look, I'm in the stratosphere. I need extra oxygen. This guy doesn't because he's superhuman, but I'm just a regular guy. Yeah, okay.
Like, what? They turn around like, Jesus. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, that's great. Don't let him bring this shit back up again. Take that inhaler away from his ass. But he was good, man. Yeah. I tell you, the ending is what that
twists on top of twists on top of twists.
Stupid. Look, people. Even I've been going off the whole thing. Well, the kids will love it. It's for the kids. It's goofy for the kids, man. It's just embracing childhood silliness and all. Even for everything I just said, that ending is even stupid for that.
It's ridiculous.
It don't make any sense.
M. Night Shyamalan going, okay, this is way too much.
Yeah.
Too many twists and turns.
At least I make my. I mean, look,
I have one big twist. I have one big twist, but this one has several
it
back
has
to back to
several,
back.
and they don't make any sense.
No.
None.
That seems to be a theme.
None. The ending of this, you can go back and be like, well, why the hell did you do this? And why was it? And why? Oh, what am I talking about? I'm watching goddamn Sharkboy and Lavagirl, the spinoff. Why am I asking these questions? And it is at the end, but it's like I just looked at this and I say, wow, man, you know, I can only say childhood spirit for so long before I have to be like, okay, this is just dumb. And that ending that they do here is exactly that. I'm not gonna hold it against the movie too much. I guess you will. Chris said I will.
No, listen, I don't hate this movie. I was just laughing at the pillows thing because those pillows get a lot of work in this movie.
I know. They're like the parachutes on Cobra agents.
Exactly like that, because there are scenes when they flip someone and it's like they land on pillows because or they fall from a very high height and then pillow. That wasn't there before.
I only got to see the first 30 minutes, but I saw them drop a dude from a high ceiling.
He's dead.
And I'm
He's dead.
He's getting spinal surgery no matter what.
Yep.
And then they cut back and his pillows down there. I was like, when the hell did those pillows show up?
But it still made me laugh though, because that's part of the movie. It's part of the aesthetic. I'm like, all right, it got me.
Like I said, I can go so far. It's a terrible ending.
It is.
And I'm not going to let that slide. There's just some things I can't let go. And you can only make excuses for so long. However, again, this is this just felt like fun. And if I it's not meant for me, and I still laughed at some stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, it can always be done better, but I admire it for what it did for really. Look, there's a lot of people out there who make stuff for children, and sometimes it feels like a formula, or sometimes people try to write too deep. And this truly does feel like Robert Rodriguez just having fun. For him to be able to do that, I think what he's made here will be it's a free spirit fun film that a lot of kids are going to enjoy, and I can't fault it for that. It feels sincere. You can talk about how goofy it is all day, or how much it makes sense or don't make sense. It really does feel authentic to the person that's making them, and I think that feeling will translate to what the kids see on screen. And they'll have fun too. So I'm giving this. I'm giving a high rental. You know, high. I was like,
Jesus.
I mean, obviously better than Wonder Woman. That's what I thought you were gonna go. Oh shit!
At least they know who this is for. You know. No, it's a high rental, and again, this is a high rental for the kids, man. I had fun with it, and if I had fun with it, they certainly will.
Yeah. This is not made for me in any capacity, nor should it be. This is definitely great for, I think, kids 10 and under. Yeah, the twists are thoroughly ridiculous. Even I'm like, okay, come on, this is way too much. I was just laughing how stupid it actually was. But at the end of the day, I don't hate it. It does have some good moments, and some of these kids did a good job, especially that little the rubber face kid. I thought he was great.
Yeah,
I want to see him in more stuff eventually. He was pretty funny, but yeah, when it comes down to it, this is just it's a solid rental, perfect for little kids to watch on Netflix.
Yeah, I know you didn't see all of them.
Yeah, I didn't see enough to give a legit rating on it, but I will say, just seeing what it was about, I was like, man, I don't want to watch this, but I just thought, you know what, I got some time. Let's kick it off. And I found myself going like, okay, well, for this to be a sequel or spinoff to, Sharkboy and Lavagirl, I was like, right off the bat, I was like, this is much, much better than that. And one of the big things about it is that the lead character, Pedro Pascal's daughter, I thought, you know what, she's pretty good. I mean, unlike Sharkboy and Lavagirl, where the actor who was the main character, he was terrible. But I was like, you know, I like this girl. And then even meeting the other kids, I'm like, you know, their acting ranges are varied.
Yeah.
But there's none of them that I hate. I was like, yeah, you might not be very good, but they aren't giving you a lot, and you guys aren't annoying in a way you shouldn't be. And yeah, there's things that I found fun and enjoyable. And as a matter of fact, I was like, you know what? Now that my sensibilities have been shaved off from watching all those Disney Channel originals that Chris Herman has had us watch, and when I look at it through that lens, I was like, it fits perfectly with those. Yeah. And unlike a more recent superhero movie that coincidentally also had Pedro Pascal in it, it is goofy, but it states right off the bat who it's targeted for. It doesn't fall back on it like some kind of default cop out. I was like, yeah, I see the audience it's made for, and it seems like it's entertaining for that. Honestly, when I got to the end of the 30 minutes and had to leave, I was like, gosh, I kind of want to watch some more of this, and I never expected to feel that way.
No, it's. I mean, when you see the ending and you see how ridiculous that ending is, then maybe that might change your judgment of it a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's, man, you got to take this for what it is.
Right,
It
right.
really
Yeah.
is. It really is a lot of fun. I'm the only thing that gave me from giving this a matinee is I just don't like how lazy the ending is.
Sure.
But
Okay. I didn't see the ending. I mean, that's some laziness in the filmmaking. Like everything Chris Herman said, I agree with 100%. But it just the point when if you just embrace that and go like, this is what this is, then go with it.
Yeah.
No, I highly recommend this for kids, man. I highly recommend
No
it.
question. No question.
Yeah. So I don't know. Or you get drunk and high, watch it yourself. Like you got to make sense out of it. So, yes, I don't think it's bad at all.